In the bottom corner, we have the newcomer in the K2 competitive scene, representing South Korea as Brits, Ashablois.
Nice, nice. And in the top, wearing the red shorts, possibly some blue and white in there too, because he is from Russia. Jove, Terminator, trained in the special forces
There.
style. Jove.
Alright. Good job, good job. Highly professional.
Are you ready?
I'm so fucking hyped for this. I'm so excited to see how Joe attempts to deal with this infantry section spam.
Well, Jove has decided to go double down the bottom.
Well, yeah, I'm having a feeling that it's gonna be the same commander as Von Assen and Refero played. Like, he's going to think that JLIs are a good counter to infantry section, so we are going to have the exact same match for the third time on Crossroads versus the same.
So, Kimbo,
the same factions.
you're in Jove's situation right now with these three commanders. What do you do? Against
still-
knowing what's going to come.
I still go JLIs. It's just probably you have to play it better, I guess.
Okay.
Also,
Jove's already playing this for the VPs. He's already got one. So
and
he's already taken
also,
away.
I think Jove maybe has an easier time than, for example, let's say Refero maybe, and maybe Von Assen, because Von Assen maybe didn't watch the games that Ashablois played.
That's
He's
true.
prepared. He knows that
He definitely didn't watch those games.
6 infantry sections are coming, so, and the nades are coming, so he will be more prepared. So that might give him.
But he did go Kubelwagen.
That's an interesting choice. Yeah. I feel like it's a little bit too late to do.
Could it not be good though? Because obviously it does the health damage, right? And we know that Asher doesn't get health upgrades on his squads for a long time.
Yeah, but I would get it earlier to cap the map.
Right.
I think that Kubel might be dying here.
That Kubel is donezo.
No way.
Yeah,
Joe?
that is it.
Oh dear.
It's, yeah. Typical Jove, don't worry, he will make effort. With this tactical play.
Well, Joe's laying a mine over on the bottom side. I guess he was more concerned with the mine placement than he was with the Kubel placement.
And that's a good choice, because we didn't see at least Refero lay so many mines, and versus Asha he goes no engineers with Sweet. So
I mean,
that's a good
he
choice.
lost that Kubel, but he's kind of in control in a way. He's got that center building with the stern piles.
Yeah, that's a good positioning by this time. It's like one squad keeping 2 squads.
He's decided the munitions point is not worth capping.
Interesting.
Asha is concentrating his forces, not staying at the cutoff with the green cover, for example. He just prefers to concentrate the forces and roam around the map.
He's gonna get a free 5th man.
Holy crap, you should see how close he was hitting that mine with that 3-man squad.
Oh really?
It might
Oh,
backfire,
shit.
because he might later retreat like a 2-man Tommy into it. So, no. Not hitting it early may be.
The squad on the left is not actually shooting.
Yeah, it is not. Good job by Jove. He's decapping the fuel, capping left hand side, and with only 2 squads, he's keeping 4 Tommies on the right side for such a long time. That is an expertise play from Jove.
Is that just another case where we had in the Ghana yesterday of just pure positioning? Just
I don't recall that correctly. Probably not the same. It was probably different. But here you can see the clear reason for the better map control.
The thing to say is it's the first 4 Volk start.
Like, look, he is keeping 4 infantry because Asha's playstyle is like that. Maybe he knew Asha plays like that, and that's why he's. Because that's just perfect versus
And
Asha.
while Asher went for that cutoff, that VP being capped does still mean he has access to those resources.
and once again he hasn't upgraded to his 2nd tier, so there's kind of no healing for these units. He's building his 6th infantry section again.
Yeah,
after he's already bolstered his squads.
he is, but Jove is still managing to trade effectively.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Except for his Google.
So
Except for the Google.
you can see the manpower. Like he's gonna have MG, and Asha is going to bleed. Unless he, yeah. The only thing he should be worried about is like nades and losing the MG. I would be worried if I was Jove. If he does that, that might be a huge problem. But if not, he might be able to secure the sides with it.
Standing by for setting of command post. Contact! Small arms fire! Target secured! Squarehead! How'd you like that?
He's taking up to platoon. Command post now.
That fight was interesting.
The enemy cut our supply line.
I'm gonna put
Yeah,
you
I
on
guess the
mine
other
duty,
thing
Tom,
about
by the way.
Ashablois strategy is he doesn't have sweepers, so I guess that would have been one thing about laying lots of mines.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where they are.
He hasn't tapped the grenades yet either, which I'm sure he did earlier last time.
He doesn't have the manpower. Although they are cheap,
Well, it's
I
only
guess,
100.
in the scheme of things.
But yeah, you're right, his squads are pretty low.
Orders, lads.
Yeah, and so mines are a really good choice in that case.
You can keep an eye on mines, Tom.
Vehicle has gone static. HQ
If also he like blobs, which Ashablois likes to do, he might just cause a massive
Chain reaction.
bleed or just win a huge fight because like 3 infantry sections get walking into him.
Well, nice flank here from Jove.
Yeah, that's true. 6 infantry sections, no AT.
Oh yeah, P2's halfway out.
No.
Still no
The
Mooney
last
cap.
time Raffario went straight for Puma.
trying to take one of our
Yeah, I guess Jove.
Jove knows what Ashablois does. That's all there is to it, I guess.
Yeah, and
supply lines been cut.
Ashablois cancelled the requisition AC.
Our capture
He was
point.
researching
They're
it,
trying
but
to
he
take it.
cancelled. So that P2 is going to have a free reign. But I imagine he's gonna just play with defensively. Because he's expecting AC at any point.
Fucking goals all round, lads.
Asha down to 400 VPs, that's interesting.
That's bloody quick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's maybe like Jove
Ready to spot
wants the
anything
game to be
nearby
over
enemy
before like a
vehicles.
crocodile call-in or something, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be...
Either that or if he does end up losing, he wants that.
Because
to
look
be
at that, like
a-
call-in, there are no doctrines for Jove for OKW because of the bands that have call-ins, but for Brits there are still crocodile. And call-in is a huge advantage if you play with no...
Here's
Well,
that
he didn't even
instant
go
pick
crazy.
on the tank
He
hunters.
got
Sorry
that
to cut you off.
7th tank hunter.
Enemy threatening
Yep.
Yeah,
capture point.
but that's going to be a massive bleed, only one AT section. And he's like Jove is going to go around it all the time and just force the squads off on the edges. That is looking quite good for Jove, and I think
Got the AC tech coming as well.
yeah, the AC has to come out.
Where are the stern pads?
You can now build AEC armored cars.
Maybe some mines.
Right. Joe really doesn't want STGs. He just is not going for that mini. Ah, finally.
Maybe yeah, he's going. Yeah,
That's 10-minute Mooney.
I was thinking is he going to go for JLI or MG, and he's going for MG, which is a better choice. One MG is definitely good.
Finally hits that mine at mid.
Yep. Huge map control for Jove.
Ready for action.
Puma is going to hit the field, gonna be ready for the because of that double fill. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The Lux is backing off as soon as the 80 sections are after doing a lot of damage.
It's already that one.
Yeah, it's really good for Jove. Okay, now he forced the AT section and Jove is going back in. It's a good play.
Yeah. Free reign now.
Yeah, he can maybe kill it, this infantry section, if... But it's more of a defensive, like a cautious play.
These Sternpires have been so stubborn on this right fuel.
For example, in this case, if this was like Nogano, Devem, or me, I would chase that infantry.
You gotta get that little bit of NA blood in you.
Still no grenades tech.
Yeah, I'm like, it's gonna give me a huge advantage, and it's like worth risky.
The
Maybe you
first
can
flame nade I've seen.
maybe you can spot with the MG, and then you know where the AC. Or you just hear the AC as well, right? If you look at the, you can hear it. So I
Yeah.
would go. That's the reason. In Kotu you can hear through the fog of war. In StarCraft 2 you can't.
Alright, quiet patch coming up.
Looks already 12 kills. That is a good amount of damage. Asha has no manpower to reinforce, but the AC is on the field.
It's about to be able to
And
afford
it's-
the Puma.
Yeah, he can answer with the Puma.
That's 336 manpower for those who did not do the math. P2 has bled.
Yeah.
The real test is going to be how well
Okay.
this AAC does, I suppose.
AC, like I thought maybe Asha will try to hide the AC, but he's not doing that, and Jove clearly now knows he has to build up.
Comes the Puma.
I think it's
Yeah.
ironic that the Jove's build order is really, I don't think it's anything really crazy. It's pretty standard, actually.
No
Yeah, it's
grenades tech.
standard, but it's standard for a reason, because it's just so solid. Especially
The only
versus...
difference is that there won't be a Command Panther on the back end.
Yeah, that's true, but yeah.
Also, don't forget, in I'm pretty sure every other game we saw against Ashablois, the OKW player made a Raketten.
Von Assen didn't, I think.
Did he not? I'll check with Repair on that one.
I'm not sure, but... Oh, Volk's on the cutoff? Okay, he's gonna choose.
Those are valiant.
Puma is going in. There's no support of 80 sections. He smells the blood and he's going in.
Yep.
He's going in.
Tank Hunters are on a 2-man at the moment. Lovely
AC's
attack round through the smoke.
Oh,
Beautiful, yeah.
this is where good players can really shine. Yeah, that would have hit if those logs weren't there.
Yeah, he's more of a like a cautious player, really cautious player. I would be right in that AC's face. There are no mines. You
Yep.
could see that. The
I mean, that
80
AEC's off the field for ages. There's no repairs.
Oh yeah, that's true as well.
There's
Yeah,
just
that
nothing you can
could
do.
either way.
And this is probably the big kink in Ashablois' AEC build.
Yeah,
The fact that he can
exploring the weaknesses of that cheesy build from. That's why I was saying it's cheesy, because if you watch the games, if you prepare for it, that's like an easy. You can see easy weaknesses to explore them.
Got 2 on the P2, 16 kills.
No, we're not trying to say Ash is a bad player. We're just saying that there's weaknesses in his strategy. And Jove also, except for that Kubel, hasn't really made any mistakes. So.
Heavy machine gun team
Yeah.
ready for battle.
Second MG out for Jove. Still no repairs for Asher because of the bleed. He just can't afford it.
Yeah. Jove is playing the attrition game.
And he built his second MG, so he knows what's up. He didn't
Yeah,
build a
it's-
Raket Warfare.
I was thinking about JLIs, but second MG is different. For his playstyle is better.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Yeah, and well, Jove is for the whole game playing for the VP game, while going like 50-50 on the resources, and Asha is playing clearly for the resource and is going 50-50 at it. So that
And then the
makes a
third option is playing for
difference.
the wipes, where you ignore both resources and VPs and just try to
Yeah,
wipe squads.
that's true. Because the game of KOTOR is like mix of like StarCraft 2 and Warcraft 3, I guess. You have less units that are more variable, but not like the Warcraft 3 type of stuff. Whereas you
So
like,
a mix between Red Alert and Age of Empires 3. I got you.
yeah, something like that. I don't know.
I'm
haven't-
sorry. I know lots of
Vet
people
2
play
infantry
StarCraft.
section being chased down by the P2.
Oh yeah, it's going down, I think.
That's gonna die, that's bad. Does the AEC save the day? Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
he said, but yeah, Jove didn't
I
stop.
think it's going to be very telling for Jove to see this AEC.
Yep.
With still no health.
He has seen the combat engineers though, so. Still no grenades tacked, I think, from Asher. Oh, he's just taking it now, look. He's got 456 muni. Needs to either get some Brens or heavy Vickers or something.
I think he saw the Schwer headquarters. probably
300
going down here
DPs
soon.
for the Ashablois.
Wow.
And I don't see Asha gaining any upper hand until the Crocodile, so I feel like Jove could win the game before Croc hits.
Tank Hunters here, nice smoke from the Puma.
Oh yeah, he lost the MG.
MG went down, yeah. Sweat.
Asha's
AEC's
throwing
back in full HP.
He's gonna try to recruit, but I feel like he's gonna maybe lose
Do
the...
not want to lose a Vet 2 infantry section.
Wish
AC
Jove had
misses the final shot on the P2.
Oh, classic case of blocking.
Oh yeah, that was not good for Joe, but he's still gonna wipe it. Oh, Puma wiped it.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Well, he now knows about the grenades.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That Sapper is saving the day because the snare. He can rush in with the Puma. And he's gonna get snared.
He's going to get
AC is going
snares
back.
it. No. Oh, whoa. Kobe.
Oh, it was called back in the day Thor's hammer. You fucking remember that shit. Back before they fixed conscript 18aids, you would get these situations where they seemed like they would be flying across the map.
Oh, he stole the EMG,
Yeah,
but...
I think in that engagement, Asher comes out on top, right?
Oh, yeah. To be honest, I would even kill it. Because you know manpower.
Yeah, it is.
It's
the
like this
bleed.
build is just... It's just so cheesy, I don't know. I would never play it. Because... You just have no manpower and you're hoping for an engagement where because you have more infantry sections you can wipe something and then gain even better advantage even though you're... Because if Jove doesn't lose anything, then I feel like he's winning. But if because he's winning because Asha is bleeding. But in case he loses something like an MG, that's starting to be worse for him. And gonna go downhill from now on, I think.
I feel like it's a minor thing, but on this right-hand side, this infantry section has been trying to flank for a long time, but it's just the micro required to micro all 7 of these units. It's just taking him so long. And he's missed the chance to get the grenade off now. Or not, because
maybe not.
Jove has done reset the MG up.
He didn't see it, and now he's
No.
like, oh shit.
Wow. He could wipe that on
That is
retreat.
a wiped MG.
Yeah, he's got another squad coming across. Really nice.
And he's gonna steal it as well. It's looking dicey for...
Just needs to get...
Jove
Oh,
did place.
Yeah, I was like pretty sure that sections are gonna hit it at some point.
nah, he's not going to want to pick that up now with the P2 there, though.
Oh, yeah. So at least he's not gonna steal it.
This is where the grenades could come flying.
Nade?
Oi,
Oh, he retreated.
AC's derping about a bit.
AC's like, I'm gonna make sure that Puma has enough vet for when the big stuff comes
He used
on.
the aim shot from Puma
Oh,
and
wow.
damaged the end. Go
That was
Wow.
pretty lucky.
Oh no,
Battle,
that's
oh
not-
no, the tank hunter's coming in.
Guys, the clothesline blocked it. Clothesline blocked the shot.
Yeah, but Lux can go in
God.
there. There's support for it. I feel like the smoke was popped too early.
Chip damage from the infantry section.
Damn it, man.
I think this Puma's
But
gonna die.
It's gonna.
No, it tank
Oh,
hunters.
wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
This
classic.
is just crazy. Like mistake from one player causes the other player to overextend and goes in favor of the first player.
Not only that, we've got a P4 coming out
It's
in
like
about
such
3
a-
seconds. Or starting in about 3 seconds.
P4 is a good call here.
So random. So, microing his Puma not too good was actually advantage to Jove. It was a good move because made Asha lose his infantry section.
I still find it funny that the clothesline blocked that
Did it really
attack
block the whole
shot.
shot? Wow.
Yeah, you can see the little scar right below it.
Oh, bet 4, P2. 27 kills.
Now vet 4, it gets better range with the main gun. and
Yeah,
better
and
sight.
how
That's
do you
pretty
kill it as well? I feel like AC either has to chase it down or Croc won't chase it down. So it either an AT gun or he's gonna.
Now, Jove didn't recrew his MG that got wiped on the right
Yeah,
hand
I
side.
think that was. He
Oh, yeah.
sent 3 guys over to the left side. I don't know. That just
It's up to this
Yeah.
P2 to
boggles my mind. Maybe it's the long con where he makes Ashablois' infantry army so massive that he can't even control it.
we have.
But he's going to tech up to the battle group.
Yeah, he's gonna get that heal. Crocodile is coming out in about a minute or less.
Yeah.
How much is it? 640. Yeah, he's almost there.
So Jove has to micro pretty hard with the Puma to be able to count to.
Is it worth a
Play.
repeating?
Could be if you position it correctly, but you can lose it so easy.
Oh, grenade on the left VP. This is a very low health squad. And retreat.
Might not make.
Gets away. Wow. Nice shot from the AEC there into the tractor.
Here come the Marines. Or in this
Pumas.
case, the mechanized army of.
Puma hits a lovely place mine there.
Yeah.
A snare from the infantry
And it's
section
a
could be
dial.
enough.
Yeah, the aim shot is just such a good usage of it.
We're gonna get a Kobe.
Yeah, and
There we
the
go.
AC is gonna die. Again, like, oh,
And
okay.
Astra brings up his AEC to guarantee the kill, but it
And
guarantees
loses
the AEC's death.
Here comes El Crocodilo. Infantry
Yeah, I
section
guess-
on the left hand field is gonna have a hard time with this retreat. It's got no HP.
Oh yeah, it can be wiped.
That's going
It's-
down.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way. I
Here
say
comes El
that.
Crocodilo. Oh,
Ah.
P4.
So now Jove would need double Raketen and wait for the Panther.
It's also worth noting the VPs haven't dropped much below 300 for some time now. It's definitely stabilised Asher.
Because of that MG loss.
Yeah,
He couldn't contain Ash and
and now he's got 2 MGs.
He just retreated his stern pile just to get back to repair his stuff. I guess if you're in that situation where repair pioneers might be better off, and he's still sitting on that truck that he hasn't deployed. I think Jove is in a fuel pinch right now. I guess he's just trying to decide what to do against the crocodile.
I think double rack is the only option.
Standing by. Send orders.
One you're gonna lose, two you can play with.
Conversely, Jove knows there is absolutely no anti-tank here.
Yeah, but good play by Jove. He knows that the Croc is so slow, so he switches the position to the right hand side and
MG
manages
on
to
the right
wipe
goes down.
the MG.
Yeah, if this P2 could single-handedly bleed Asha.
Artillery battery.
38
Pretty hard.
kills.
Fire.
Yeah, it's up to about almost 1,000 manpower
Alright.
bleed.
The MVP unit right there.
Why doesn't Jove get Brens?
Jove? You mean
Oh,
Asha?
sorry, Asher. Yeah.
Because
For
he's
after that reason.
constantly MP
He's just-
starved.
You see him not microing everything at his properly because it's so micro intensive for him.
Right.
So he just forgets about the brands.
I remember in the sorry.
So I doubt he's saving for
Oh
concentrated
wow,
fire
thank you
operation.
people in the chat. Look at mid, guys. I said this isn't gonna happen, and I'm eating my words.
Oh yeah,
That's one way to deal with a crocodile.
that is it. Instead of 2 racks, it's just gonna be the pack 43. I
mean,
have not even
concentrated
thought
barrage.
about it. I have
Iffy.
not thought
Oh yeah,
about it.
concentrated barrage. Would definitely take it down instantly if it gets vision.
Mobile command
Oh,
has
yeah.
been set. The static post is
But,
now in operation.
It's not guaranteed to
It's
destroy
gonna
it,
get its
right?
first shot here, though. He's baiting with the Volt Grenadier.
Yep.
And there you go. He's
That's
probably
like
like,
a
what the fuck? Oh shit.
So I'm gonna try to attack ground. But it's good, it's gonna buy him time to get the pumper out. And that's, I feel like it's
Here we go, concentrated barrage, or whatever it's called, fire up. Goodbye, pack 43. We hardly
I'm
knew
not
you.
sure, to be honest. I'm not sure
You don't think it's gonna wipe it?
that it's gonna kill it. I don't think that it might, but it's not guaranteed to kill the
Needs
guy.
a- right.
And if
I
it's
think
not
the problem is that it's old school. And if it's old
If
school,
it's-
it's gonna die.
if it's not gonna die, then it's a waste of 240 munition.
Boom, direct hit.
Oh right, okay, never mind.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. It just one shot it once. It's the
Alright, Kimbo. Straight off your head, who's gonna win right now?
I'm not sure.
Terrible answer. Tomikaze, who's gonna win
Because let me say, Asha has an advantage, but Jove is proving to play really good this game,
right now?
and
Absolutely.
I'm amazed by his play. So I think he can easily come.
You know what that Pack 43 did do, though? It meant the Coordinated Barrage did not go on the Schwer.
That's fair, very true.
I
But
don't
now
know.
we have no
That's a
Tiger.
long game.
I guess we could have a King Tiger. That's some way though.
If he does manage to kill the
Yeah.
Croc, though, it'll be
Another
really
pack
late.
43.
Wow.
I guess that could do it, because 3 minutes
How
till the
much does
next.
it cost to build a Pack 43?
Just checking now.
400 manpower.
350
No,
and
actually-
45 fuel
Yeah,
and
that's a
10
good price.
supply. So he's effectively trading that for 250 Mooney. Nice grenade on the
Well,
right.
I guess what he needs to do, if he's going to do it again, is just to make sure that that he's got his screening forces, and that whoever does get the Coordinated Barrage off dies in the process. But it's going to be 5 minutes until that thing gets.
I don't know
ready.
if he manages to hold until the Panther comes. I feel like it's absolutely worth to build both of these pack 43s, because he uses 200 for like 500 and 480 munition on the concentrating barrages and has no brands because of that.
So it's going to be 4 minutes until the barrage can be used again, which is going to be about 100 fuel. So he'll give it about to 150 fuel. I guess he is in a positive.
2 shots on the
fuel
pack
run
43
there.
crocodiles. Low
Oh.
HP. Is the P4 going in?
Yeah.
Ding!
If he gets lucky, but don't push too far.
Gonna get snared on the P4. He's going all in here. No, he's not. He's backing out.
He has nothing to worry about and he knows it.
Yep, there is
Well, the
absolutely
PQ could
no
have
other AT.
really done some more.
Which is
work.
not guaranteed, because if Asha hasn't reinforced all of his squads, he could
Oh,
have ulted.
it's a mine. There's just no follow up. These mines in the mid are so good from Asher. That's 3 that I've seen in that whole space.
He's got another one a little further.
Yeah, look out to the left. That's the 3rd one. It's just incredible.
Absolutely.
We have to watch out for grenades on the right side.
Comes to
He's
Kobe.
doing a good job of dodging them.
Yeah, Jove's
It's good to
really.
bring out those grenades because that's muni down. Well,
That's-
his muni income's pretty high, so it's not really that big a deal.
Yeah, but like 5 sections and no brands. It's not so efficient.
No.
as
Not
it
against
could be.
Vet 5.
So
well,
the muni usage is
oof.
actually favoring Jove.
Are we
at
going to
this
see a
point.
Vet 5 Volt go down here on the right?
Unless Asha gets a wipe, but he doesn't. So
He upgraded his mechanized.
Oh, for healing.
repairs.
Repairs, nice. It's good, but it's
Also,
fuel.
once you get those 5 volts, they kind of heal themselves.
That's very true.
Oh,
a little bit too much of munition usage. He's not gonna be able to use the concentrated fire ability as soon as.
That's true.
which gives Jove more time.
He's found the crocodile.
He was on the back foot, but he's playing this expertise to come back into the game. It's like it was close to this with Refero. He had a P4 and he just got dived by a Cromwell. I guess it was worse because he had a Cromwell and so he got dived and then Croc went straight in for the Schwerer. But in
Asha
this
has
case,
tacked up. He could get a Cromwell. Maybe he'd be better off researching Hammer or Anvil, getting either a Churchill or a...
What about the 17-pounder emplacement?
Well, he knows what commander. Jove would build a
That's true.
LEFH probably.
Yeah, Asher definitely needs some other kind of AT, doesn't he? Oh, and speaking of which, here comes the Firefly.
that's a good choice.
He's going to lose a Vet 1 MG on the right though.
Because
Yeah, that one.
if not that Firefly, Croc could get pooped on by
Panther.
well, yeah, it has to be a Panther. It's like mobile, quick, it can penetrate. KT is just too slow.
Well,
Nice use of the is it shoe mines? On the right hand side? The
No.
field of mines, whatever they're called.
S mines.
S mines, that's the one. Thank you.
Yeah, really good usage.
Thank you.
There's only one sappers that are repairing the crocodile.
So
he's
Jove
not gonna-
actually hasn't upgraded his support package on his pioneers, so
And
He's
he's
about to
just
hit the
found
mine
another
again.
mine.
there you go.
That's
Take that,
all
that
3
fire.
mines there have hit a vehicle.
Okay, he is putting S minefields all over the
over.
place.
Yeah. He's got the the moon even.
Yeah, the old cancel trick, right? If you do it, it's you know if you only get one
We
part
just
up,
lost a
then
Volk. Sorry to cut you off. Where was that?
Mhm.
Vet
Left
5
Left
side.
side hit a mine coming through that
Oh, no way.
Yep.
the hedge gap.
Good mines placement from Asha.
It's been great.
Jove has a mine there though.
There's the first shot, the
Firefly.
Firefly.
Is he trying to bait the Firefly into a mine? He could be trying to.
He's trying. Ash is not taking it.
Yeah. He knows he can just.
Chip away.
God.
Here comes big croc. Oh no, my S-mines.
Yeah, the Panther is here. Gonna be. Rebuild a Volk, which
Ah.
could be an Ober to be honest. But I guess he wants a cheap alternative. He's killing the S-mines, but it's still taking time.
Yep, that's very true. Especially like you say when there's a Panther about to be in the field.
By doing that, Joe basically trades Muni for fuel.
I don't know if he's gonna get the Panther, to be honest.
I think KT. Okay, I'm not a big fan of it, but since the
Well,
Firefly is on.
you know, if the the crocodile's one fat fuck, how's it gonna escape the other fat fuck?
Yeah, but then again, one has a tank destroyer, the other one doesn't have. He has just a P4 to counter the croc.
I got you.
Firefly can just. Well, it's just basically a good, perfect counter for KT.
Asher
So
has to
bet
deal with this
3
pack.
P4 is pretty good.
If he doesn't deal with the pack, he can't get the mid VP and he's going to bleed.
Yeah,
It's pretty much that simple, right? Like, clear the pack.
the looks
get
is
mid
the
VP.
like. The looks is just denying infantry the vision for
Good
the
for us,
barrage. That is a really good.
47
then-
kills.
Got his MG back.
I think he cleared the mine on the right, either by running over it or with his sweeper. Not the shoe mine though. Ouchie. S mine, apologies.
And he's going to get the vision. Looks
Yeah, he's
is
gonna
not
drop
in
it.
posi- Oh, he's gonna hit the Firefly with the pack. And he's maybe gonna even kill it.
That is a
Yeah,
misclick.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
I think so.
abandoned.
I think so. It's abandoned. Okay, that's.
Oh
just
wow, that
big-
pack shot just went straight through the
Yeah.
Firefly.
I mean, this pack could have just died, but it also got a Firefly for basically
Nothing.
free.
Yep.
Just had to wait a little bit of
Miss.
time. And now the coordinator barrage is gonna
It's missing. It's missed at
not
least
do what it's
twice.
supposed to.
And now, wow. Well, Jove has a huge advantage.
Miss again.
He has this game in the bag, I think.
I thought it was guaranteed to have one right where you click it.
I think he clicked to the right, to be honest.
Miss again. And he. Oh, we do get a Volt kill though. On the croc.
Yeah. Doesn't matter too
He's
much.
probably like,
'cause-
how is this pack still alive?
Asher has the fuel to pop out another Firefly as soon as he gets the manpower.
But no manpower. And that's gonna be a real problem.
Enemy now have 200
KT is just here.
We are dead even on VPs.
reporting for
No, I thought that coordinated barrage was a guaranteed wipe on that. That's got to be frustrating.
That is, yeah.
I mean, it missed
No, but I
everything.
think he didn't get enough vision for it and just
Oh, we got Big Daddy out.
clicked it to the right. Because if you click right on the, well, on your where you aim, it's gonna definitely shell one at least one time at the right mark.
P2 with 47 kills, Vet 5.
42 in place.
Oh yeah, I don't see.
Here comes the Firefly starting up. Hello, Mr. King Tiger.
What could happen for Jove to lose this game is extending his King Tiger and hitting a mine. But otherwise, it's just the pack's still alive. P4 to support versus Firefly and KT. Lux versus infantry.
I can't find any more mines for Asher.
Well, yeah, that's as
I'm
well.
looking. I can't find any.
Yeah, like
Look at that ass.
yeah, he's laying a mine in his base. That's a good choice. It gives him a chance. Maybe if
If he dives, yeah.
Jove gets too cocky, but I don't think Jove.
That's not Jove.
Yeah, that's not Jove. It's not that kind of player. I would do it definitely, but I
Alright.
just like getting cocky, you know.
Firefly's out straight away with the tank commander upgrade coming.
Well, at Vet 2, though, that crocodile is at least a little bit maneuverable. Just waiting for that,
KT.
and he can't get Faust worth the
Nice
shit.
shot from the Firefly. Hits the shed.
Yeah, if he destroys the shed, he has a good chance of coming back into the game.
This is becoming a hard contain here.
Well, he can't go left because the P2 is sitting there.
Yeah, P2 is just doing. You can't push without any tanks there, and if you push, you're gonna get flanked by.
Asha has the fuel, he could go for another tank here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Penetration from the croc.
Not much popcock. He would
Big.
need to throw one.
Yeah, Croc penetrates Fireflies like, watch this.
Oh, Firefly below HP,
Listen.
half HP.
Blitz in.
I don't believe the Firefly's fast enough to get away.
Oh,
Oh, whiff.
Jove is not committing. If Asha had a mine.
Oh, Firefly.
unit ready.
Yeah,
Firefly is
just-
attacking the infantry, that's why.
That's always the problem of Brits. They have really good infantry, but and like mid game, but their late game tanks are just a little bit. Apart from the Churchill nowadays after the buff.
Crocodile's gonna get snared here, possibly. Nope. And we've even got overs out. That aren't even moving. That's how confident Jove is right now. Reservist
Oh, yeah.
overs. Nice shot from
He's
the
just
50.
chilling. He knows.
He knows.
There's no point to fight if you want a war. Doesn't wanna die. He's just wanna survive the war and get back to his.
I think that there is no doubt in any of our minds that the MVP of this game right here is this P2.
Yeah, definitely.
That is
I
outrageous.
love that little fella.
It's gonna hit 50.
Look how sweet he is. 50
Oh,
kills.
so
This little
close.
gun.
Ready to move.
Well, we wish it got to 50. Almost there.
Almost there.
Prepare for action. Volksgrenadiers back to full strength. Attention! Ready yourself for orders.
Yep, you're right. The pack 3 is vet 3 as well. With no kills, just pure deeps.
Jove is pop cap. Interesting.
Standing by.
Let this be known the day that OKW did not build a single Rocket Warfare.
Absolutely. So there you are, guys. If you come up against this strat, don't build a Rocket and you'll win.
Yeah, so 50 kills. 50 kills is like 1,400 manpower, right?
I don't do math. That's what
I'm
Tom's
not
for.
wrong.
Sounds right to me.
So that's a lot of damage.
That's a dead vet 3 Brit bomb. Oh,
And now shoot at the section instead of the Firefly with the kitty. And he's gonna do it.
he's gonna do it. Oh,
Yeah,
he's gonna have to run.
I think he's fine. Fausts are coming.
There's just no way that Asher can get this mid VP with the pack there. He's just,
Ready for action.
I think even with the 2 Fireflies.
No.
Well, if the Firefly gets to vet 3, does do
Oh
something.
hit the
no,
mine.
P2.
It's a good mine.
Jove won't do it. Jove won't do it. Jove did it.
I was like with some time, but P2 is disposable. He can replace it with a P4, I guess. How much rockets?
Didn't even get a 50th kill. So Jove is losing
Oh,
his infantry.
yeah, he lost another Volk
Fire
squad.
the flames. That ain't good.
He's down to 1 vet 5 Volk squad.
I don't know why he's assaulting with his infantry with 0 tank support. Doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, look at
Jove's
this.
got that
P2.
predatory.
Beautiful. That part P2 is
Yeah.
not going to die.
And he's going with a P4.
And the Firefly is.
Yeah, but the
Oh,
fresh
miss.
Firefly is just
Oh no,
adding.
vet 5 P4 going ham. Oh, miss at point blank
What the hell?
range.
Main gun crit. Oh.
Wow.
And he shoots at
Oh,
the
he's done that
infantry
twice.
with
He's
fire.
done that.
Asher.
Yeah.
Asher.
Asher.
no.
Yeah, problems
Ashablois.
with the micro, as we saw earlier, like in the yesterday.
P4 gets out. That's tilting right there.
You know,
Well,
who
it
who
would've
would
died.
think that Brits, out of all the factions, are micro intensive?
What are you trying to say? Die.
Oh.
Hey, goodbye those tulip rockets. He didn't even get tank commander or anything. Is he saving for concentrated fire? I don't know.
Yeah, there are no Brents. There's
He's saving the cash for proudly for college.
I really hope the KT
Now
hits
Asher's
this
like, I
mine.
really have to reinforce all these infantry sections.
The KT's gonna go
Okay, KT is
straight
go-
over the mine.
Okay, never mind. Jove, but he has this game in the back. That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
he's doing it. If he had like 100 rupees, he wouldn't have done it.
That mine.
If you thought a KT was slow,
Plus Panther is
So-
coming. Okay, P4 should go to
Wow.
help the kid.
he's booby trapped the center VP.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's amazing. If he goes in with like 2-man section, low health, he's gonna.
She's gonna have to because it's Oversoldat. Models.
And now retreat. Let him get into the VP. Ah, never mind.
I think once this Panther comes out, Jove could let go of his keyboard and his mouse. And I think he wins.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even
I'll
losing
just go with
another vet. That's all the folks gone
Yes.
apart from one.
Asha is doing a pretty good job of wiping the infantry, but Jove knows it's no longer about the infantry.
Command recognized.
Here comes the booby trap.
Ready to see this booby trap go off.
Surprise!
P2 is there to save the day.
Still on 49 kills though. 50. There we go.
Yeah.
For the wipe.
Panther whiffs.
They have 25.
No fear P4.
just park everything in the middle of the and go to the go east. So a different doctrine we see.
Yeah.
The double MGs, but double MGs getting stolen, so
And the pack
it's not really
certainly
about
did its job.
either JLIs or... It's just about getting the pack stoling for the right tools and not getting your Schwerer killed when the proc hits the field. I feel like if if Refero didn't lose his Schwerer so easily, with maybe some correct racket positioning or mines, he would won as well.
Win games.
GG, what a game.